Hi, my name is Juan Vaughn, and this is my invasive species research project. The water hyacinth is a plant species native to the Amazon basin in tropical and subtropical South America. It was brought to America from South America as an ornamental or decorative plant species. The water hyacinth was introduced in 1884 at the World's Fair in New Orleans. The plants had been given away as a gift by a group of visiting Japanese. Soon after, the plant species was choking rivers, killing fish, and stopping shipping in Louisiana. Water hyacinth grows profusely, forming dense mats that can spread across water surfaces, eventually choking the entire water body. It can destroy native wetlands and waterways and kill native fish and other wildlife. Furthermore, it causes high evaporation rate and loss of water and degrades water quality. The fast-growing water hyacinth soon becomes a noxious weed and outside its native habitat. The first U.S. occurrence was documented from the Southern States Cotton Expo in New Orleans, Louisiana in 1884. Water hyacinth has since spread throughout the southeastern U.S., much of California, the northeastern coastal group, and up the Mississippi River into the Great Lakes region. It further spread to the islands of Puerto Rico, Hawaii, and Guam. Water hyacinth is a free-floating perennial plant that can grow to a height of 3 feet. The dark green leaf blades are circular to elliptical in shape, attached to a spongy, inflated petiole. Underneath the water is a thick, heavily branched, dark fibrous root system. The water hyacinth has striking light blue to violet flowers located on a terminal spike. The most effective way to control the spread of water hyacinth is through prevention. Controlling nutrient levels of water in ponds and lakes helps to control the spread. Disposing of the plant in compost piles instead of natural waterways is another way to control the spread of water hyacinth. The Chinese mitten crab is an invasive species of crab native to the Pacific coast of China and Korea. The crab was first discovered in San Francisco Bay in 1992 and rapidly spread to the Sacramento and San Joaquin rivers. One of the live crabs was found in the Columbia River in 1997, and although there have been sightings, sailors and fishermen have not captured any. It is believed Chinese mitten crab were introduced to the U.S. in one of two ways. They may have been released intentionally to create a fishery and provide a food resource, or the juveniles were introduced to our waters accidentally through the transport of contaminated ship ballast water. The crabs spend most of their time in fresh water, then they migrate to salt water to reproduce. These massive migrations have clogged fish screens and hampered water delivery. The crabs burrow underground for protection, creating weakened levees and increased erosion of banks. The crabs are known to eat salmon, trout, and sturgeon eggs, and may pose a serious threat to ecosystems and fisheries along the West Coast. They may pose a human health threat because they can carry the Oriental lung fluke and are considered a delicacy by many Asian populations who eat them uncooked. The crab population currently resides along the west coast of the U.S., throughout the Great Lakes, and in Chesapeake Bay. Adult mitten crab are brownish orange to greenish brown in color, with white-tipped hairy claws. A number of control methods such as trapping, trawling, physical barriers, and harvest programs have been used to battle this mitted monster with limited success. Chemical controls are generally not considered a viable option to combat mitten crab because of their mobile nature. However, research on a fungus that is lethal to mitten crab may prove to be an effective biological control agent in the future. The common gorse is an invasive species of plant native to areas of Western Europe and Northern Africa. It has infiltrated and is currently found in areas of South America, New Zealand, and Australia. It has been classified as an invasive species due to its aggressive dispersal of its seeds. Gorse was introduced to Australia and New Zealand in the mid-19th century. Gorse is a prickly evergreen plant which, if left untouched, can grow to a height of more than 3 meters. It produces deep and extensive roots. It also produces huge numbers of brown to black seeds and gray, hairy pods containing hard, water-resistant coating, which allows them to remain dormant in the soil for up to 30 years. It was used as a source of forage for domestic sheep in hedges, and by 1900, it was declared a noxious weed in those countries. Gorse flowers are edible and can be used in salads, tea, and to make some fruit wines. The plant became a major blight to farmers as the climate suited its better growth than its native habitat and many of its natural predators were absent. Gorse is declared as one of the worst weeds in Australia due to its potential spreading action, invasive ability, and economic and environmental impacts. In pastoral areas, gorse provides shelter for pests such as rabbits, increases the risks of bushfires because of its flammability, reduces access by forming dense thickets, and dramatically reduces stocking rates. Gorse stands are often controlled by regular burning or flailing, giving them the ability to regrow from stumps or seeds. Denser areas of gorse are sometimes bulldozed.